Do you sometimes feel that life is like that movie, which I really enjoy actually watching? It's called Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day has one of my favorite actors. His name is Bill Murray. Very funny guy. In the movie Groundhog Day, every day is exactly the same with slight differences, slight changes. It's when life feels like it's not going anywhere, when circumstances beyond our control, maybe circumstances like what you and I are really faced with right now, don't seem to be changing. That's Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day is the same day lived over and over and over. So, I want to give us 4 points, 4 tips, 4 things that might help us during this time of handling Groundhog Day, especially if we are small business owners already or planning to be small business owners. So, let's get started. Number 1 is assess. When life feels like we're going through the same day over and over and over, like Groundhog Day, one of the things we can do is stop and assess. Stop and take a look at the way things are, especially when it comes to your small business, the one you already have or the one you're planning to start. Assess is taking a look at exactly what I have in place that works. Assess is looking at the type of resources that I have and the resources that are needed in order to survive, in order to grow, in order to stay relevant. Assess is taking a look at the people in my circle, maybe staff, maybe customers, maybe partners, maybe vendors, maybe helpers, maybe anybody that is involved in any way in my small business. So, number 1, assess. Stop and assess the current situation. Number 2, analyze. After we've stopped and assessed exactly what we have in place, the next thing to do is analyze. What am I going to have to move around? What am I going to have to cut out of my life or out of my small business? What am I going to have to bring? What am I going to have to add? How am I going to be able to allocate my time and resources in order to survive the Groundhog Days, in order to survive the ups and especially the downs? Analyze is all about taking a close look at everything we have and deciding what changes need to take place in order for my small business to either continue, grow, if I'm in the planning stage, even to get started. Analyze. Analyze is a great step to take during our Groundhog Days. We're at number 3. Number 3 is after we have assessed, what do we have? Analyzed, what do we need to do? 3 is adjust. adjustments we're going to have to do in order to maximize what we have in place. Who we are and the passions we have, who we are with the talents and the skills and the resources, that package that makes up our existing or to be small business. Adjustment is moving this here, this there, them away, bringing in new. Adjustments is moving the pieces around in order for the business to flourish. Even during the Groundhog Days, the days when it's more difficult than in the up days, you can do this. You can stop right now and make a regular habit of assessing, analyzing, adjusting. Okay, we're at number 4. What's number 4? Number 4 is accept. We assess, we analyze, we make adjustments, and then we accept what we have in place, what we can do, we accept what we cannot do, we accept what we're going to need to do in order to survive and in order to succeed. Acceptance is something we have to do every day. We have to accept that right now it does feel like Groundhog Days. We want to be going, we want to be moving, we want to be doing the things that we love to do with the people that we love to be doing them. But for now, if you've got a small business or you're planning to start a small business, I wanted to give you these 4 very important tips. Let's recap. What were they again? Okay, so 4 tips for all those wonderful small business owners out there, just like you. Maybe you've got a beauty salon or are planning to start a beauty salon or a restaurant. Maybe you have a manpower staffing agency. Maybe you have a little boutique, a little kiosk, a little online or other business. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. And by the way, these 4 tips, principles, these 4 helps apply to everybody, even if you don't have a small business, but are just trying to figure out, how do I exist? How do I live? And more importantly, how do I flourish during the Groundhog Days, during the days when it feels like every day is exactly like yesterday? I want to tell you, in the future, it's going to change. At some point, it will change. This is history repeating itself. And you and I are going to have the chance then to be together and do the things that we'd rather do together than apart. But for now, if you're feeling like a Groundhog Day, like you're stuck or you're not sure what the next step is, I would encourage you to develop this habit, which you do on a regular basis. You simply stop. Number 1, assess. What do I have right now? My talents, my passion. What do I like to do? What would be a good business for other people? Where would I find customers, staff, resources? Assess. Analyze what you assess. Analyze what is in place. Think about it. Take a few days, take a walk, talk to other people, do some writing. Analyze is thinking through your assessment in terms of what you're going to need to do in order to change things so that they are better in the times it feels like Groundhog Day. And then number 3, of course, is going to be make adjustments, changes. And then, finally, accept. Accept what is, what can be, what will be, what won't be. Just accept it. This will be good for your soul, for your life, for your well-being, and of course for your small business. Remember, as we do these things while embracing truth, living, laughing, loving, we're going to be very, very successful in life. We're going to have a full life. See you soon. Bye-bye.